9:30.
Okay. Just making sure we're on time. Clocking in now.
Welcome to episode 13.
13 of them things, man. No more of these. We're doing these. You know what I'm saying? We got to put up one number for each hand.
Is that 31? 13?
This would be, for me, this would be 31. So this is 13. 1, 3. 13 of them things, man. 13 of them things. It's February. You know what I'm saying?
We started in when? November? November?
Yeah.
October? One of them.
One of the things. Behind the scenes, for sure, it was like October, 100%.
Yeah, October.
But when we went live, bro, you know what? I was checking like our old videos where we would still fix up things, bro. It's like, if you see what we have now compared to what we started with.
Yeah, like episode 1, we just in some lawn chairs. We ain't have nothing.
But now it's like, okay, we're getting there.
Yeah, I remember us going to Walmart and just trying to get a table so we can have like our mic set up.
Well, I remember the first day, your wife, I guess, called it, where she was like, y'all gonna be there all day. Y'all ain't gonna make a video.
And I was like, we're gonna make a video. But no, that was the day we made like the little intro.
Yeah. But we was there for how long? That was like a 5-6 hour day.
Yeah. I think that day we overthought everything because literally it was like, should we do it like this or like this?
Yeah, I remember if we like the bloopers we had for like how many takes we took to just make the little shit, make a video.
Well, even for that, like there was way more. Like we probably had like hour worth of film.
Yeah.
We just 10 minutes.
So how your week been, man? Let's start there.
It's pretty good. I mean, the weather's been tripping in Texas. That's all I'm saying.
My mom blew up my phone last night talking about I'm sleeping, right? I'm trying to get up early for this show, right? And I see my mom calling me. I'm like, okay, I'm a little worried, not too worried because I'm like, this is random. She's gonna call me at night. I'm like, hello? I'm like, what's going on? The motherfucking pipes broke! I'm like, the what? They busted! I'm like, you can wrap it with a shirt? Or some tape? And like, she goes, she all I heard was like a gas silence. All I heard was just, no, I didn't wrap it with your clothes. I was like, well, that's why you piped first. And she got so bad. She was like, shut up. I'm just letting you know we might be over there taking showers and stuff. Beep. I'm like, dang, okay, she's mad. But if you can wrap your hose or your pipes, oh my gosh, Amma. If you can wrap your pipes or your hose with clothes or anything like that, then you probably put your house at risk of, bursting. And I'm sorry for you. But, I thought that was, like, something everybody kind of knew.
I mean, it happens more than you think.
Yeah.
Like, even, like, leaving your faucet with that little drip so you have some type of water flow so it doesn't freeze over.
Yeah, I get all that, bro. I got a little foam thing on my hose over there. Which they put for me. I'm about to fix that and make it. I got a little foam thing on my hose thing, and then I had my thing dripping.
Well, I mean, they don't teach you that in school.
They don't, but like that was just something like you wake up and
She upset. While he goes and takes care of Alma, his little baby. How y'all doing? What have y'all done lately? Because we've been clocking in. We're just checking up on y'all. If you need someone to talk to, you need some advice, we are here for you. You can go ahead and hit us up on Instagram. You can hit us up on TikTok. You can hit us up on Facebook. You can hit us up on our website where you can just send us a message. And then we also have where you can leave us a voice message. Tell us how you're doing. How you doing, Rich?
I'm doing good, man. This is one of the, I think our second one. the first one she was a lot more chill because it was late.
Yeah.
But it's early up in the morning. It's playtime.
She's like, Dad, take me out.
Yeah, it's one of those. I took her out in the morning. We woke up early in the morning. I let her, play. We play some fetch, fagger. But I understand. But at the same time, it's just an hour. She could be alright. So I gave her a little chew bone so she can.
Oh, she'll be straight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But what I was saying, the pipes. No. Yeah, I had everything set. I was dripping. Every single one of my little faucets, bro, had that the foam thing on it. Made sure my house was hot. But I was sweating and it was freezing during the freeze. I was sweating. So I was cool. I was chilling. How your freeze went, man?
I mean, luckily Oak's power didn't go out this time.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if that was just like, the start and then it's just gonna come heavy.
I think that's it.
I hope so. But for y'all that don't know, in Texas, if it gets below like 28, everything closing down. You ain't got to go to work. Unless you work from home.
That's why I had to work from home those 2 days. It was optional too. They were like, you can work from home if you want, but you can either take your PTO or you can just work from home. I'm like, I ain't taking no motherfucking PTO.
Yeah.
I'm saving my PTO for when I want to get paid to leave. I don't want get PTO for work at home.
That's how they be finessing you though sometimes.
I was like, I'm working, bro. I said, have all of this, have the TV rolling, and had my clients up, calling them. That was probably the most answers I ever got at all my clients, bro. And I was like, why everybody answering the phone today? I was like, this just don't make sense.
Because everyone's at home.
And then I realized, I was like, oh, everybody's home just like me, so they got time. Like, I was like, all right, this is going to take a minute. Oh, that's fine, sweetie. I'm like, oh, yes. Like, these are the type of clients I need, man. But,
you know what's crazy, though? Like, so yesterday it was kind of warm. It got cold for a little bit, but it was pretty warm. Everybody was out.
Yeah.
Like, literally everybody was out, but everyone was shopping. Like, me and Vanessa just went to go pick up some clothes for little Kendall, because she's getting a little big. So we got to bump up from, because she's about to be 3 months, but she probably do like 3 to 6 months. She a little thick thing. But yeah, and I'm like, why is everyone out? But then it hit me. Income tax season is here.
Oh yeah, I already get my taxes, bro.
So
I'm that fast.
Well, we just did our taxes too.
So
it's our first year filing like together.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. So y'all bracket's probably way different now from what it used to be. So
I think it hits like 150 before they like start taxing you. And since I wasn't at Oaks for that long, we weren't like super up there.
Yeah, Oaks. I saw my Oaks one. I ain't gonna get too much into it, but I saw my Oaks one. I was just like, oh, which made sense because the situation that we're in with that.
Yeah.
But
all I'm saying is, when you're an RA, they don't be paying you nothing.
They pay for your housing. They literally pay for you to be there.
Yeah. At the end of the year, your statement probably comes out to like $2,000.
Yeah.
$3,000 if you somehow got some hours in.
Yeah.
But on average, $2,000. I've seen somebody's check $300 being an RA, but they came in late. But even then, I would be heated.
I wasn't too mad because I was like, get what it was supposed to do. Bro, some of my funniest times was at Oaks.
Yeah, but I always went over the top for no reason. Like, I was doing Keeping Up With You Oaks. I was doing all that. I was helping with the social media.
I get the bare minimum.
Hey, but my portfolio.
It's clean.
Yeah.
Your portfolio is clean.
That's all I'm saying.
And for all my people who going to college are still like doing the college thing, because to be honest, a lot of college is done from home. So I don't even know what to say to the kids who kind of like get accepted into college, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get my first semester from home." Like that's rough. But
y'all need to live life.
Yeah, if you're going to go to college, my best advice is if you can get that RA position anywhere you're at, get that RA position. There's nothing like knowing the ins and outs of where you live. Like knowing where is a bad area, knowing who caused trouble. If something breaks, not being like, oh, are they gonna answer my work order? How long they gonna take? You are the person who answers the work orders and stuff like that. So you can get the tools to fix it yourself if you want to, or like you could ask them to fix it and they'll fix it like that. That was the best. Like that's still like the best thing about living where you work is like having that ease of mind of knowing that the worst that could possibly happen, like even at the worst, like you're still good and you know everything that's going on around your area. That's what I love about being an RA. I think that was the only thing I really liked.
I think after I had to like give up my like master key, I felt like naked and I felt useless because like I can't open anything. I can't open anything but my own door, and it's like if I want to go to the maintenance shop to pick something up, I can't do it.
You gotta ask.
You know, there was this girl. She knew I worked at Oaks, and she was like, "Can you let me in?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, I don't work here anymore." And I felt so bad because it was cold. She was locked out, and I was like, "It's out of my hands." Like,
let me call the RA on call real quick. Yeah, girl. I remember when we was getting to that time where I was moving. It wasn't so bad because I think y'all kind of let mine stay on for a little bit before like y'all were like, "You're off." But I remember when I finally like started packing up and like realizing like I'm at regular resident. Like I haven't been a regular resident so long that I was like, oh, this is weird. This don't even feel right. You want to help people sometimes, but then you realize you don't work.
Yeah, I think it's useful too because I feel like it gives you like life skills for when you have your own house because you're like, I have an opportunity to do this because it's technically mine. Because like at Oaks you have those like utilities to help yourself. Yeah.
That's a big. I think that was the biggest step I took. Like realizing, cause you know how I used to be, everything be on. My lights always on, bro. TV always on. When I got here, bro.
Oh, that electricity bill.
Head, bro, pitch black in this motherfucker when it's time for bed.
Yeah, you even got the lights.
Yeah. I got the little things I light up, the battery power ones. Save some money, bro. Pitch black in this motherfucker when it's time to go to bed.
Now I understand when my parents were like, "Turn that goddamn light off." Like, what you mean? Like, you need to make sure you turn your PS3 and Xbox off.
Because they see that CPS bill the month before, and they're like, how the fuck? Bro, I live alone. Bro, it's just me here. My last CPS bill literally was like $130. I was like, how? Like, and
you know
that sounds...
we need to do?
Huh?
We need to get you some solar panels. Bro, you think...
Yo, it saves a lot of money. It saves like $30 a month.
Maybe not during this season. No. Nah.
I'm tweaking?
Nah. Especially in the summer, if the sun is hidden, the electric company or CPS, they'll pay you because you're giving energy in and it's literally going backwards. So you're providing them energy by having the solar panel. Like if you have enough solar panels to like power your whole house and then some, they're going to start giving you a check.
But solar panels are like expensive as hell.
Yeah, but if this is your house and you're going to have it for a hot minute.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. But them joints ain't cheap. Like that's like from what I've heard, like a $10,000 deal. For my house, it may not be the $10,000.
Yeah, I was going to say for your house.
It may be like, what, $5,000? Because I don't need too much.
If you talk to the right person, yeah. I would look into it.
I'm going to. Like, that's something I'm going to look. Bro, guess what I want to tell you. Oh, shit. Hold on, bro. So, we had talks. Mm-hmm. If y'all don't know, me and Kendall had talks. Me and Kendall's always talking about business, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're constantly talking about different ways we can, elevate and get in better situations.
Mm-hmm.
So like talk we had in the driveway where we was talking about that hurt like a motherfucker. Where we was talking about Turu, like the car robotics.
Yeah.
So I tried it. Okay. So listen, I tried it. Like I was serious. Like soon as you told me, I was like, I'm gonna be on that motherfucker right now. Like I wasn't playing. I tried it. So the first way I get out, I was like, all right, let me start looking for cars. You know what I'm saying? Let me find me a little let me find me either one that I could rent out or one I could use while I rent, the one I have out now.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't find any. It was like a lot of cars were overpriced.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, all right, I'm gonna rent my shit out. You know what I'm saying? And I could have sworn. Listen, I could have sworn that I put that shit up for like $40 a game or some shit like that. Like the scan gear. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got a scan. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 people be in that motherfucker comfortably. I'm gonna have this shit nice and clean. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they get in there. So I'm thinking this takes time. Like for people to book. Like this ain't gonna be, like 1 month adventure or like this gonna be like 3 months in, maybe somebody's gonna book. Yeah. I'm gonna be prepared. One, check your settings for Turu. Cause they be tweaking with your shit. And you won't know. Cause like I said, I know for sure I put my shit at $40, but they have this saying where they're like, we'll automatically set your pricing to fit the customer's demands or some shit like that. Like they'll manipulate the pricing to if somebody was like, oh, I can only afford $25 a day. Like they'll manipulate your car out for that price and like shoot it to them, which is dope if you got more than one car. You know what I'm saying? But bro, I'm chilling, right? And I get a notification. I'm so serious. I'm at work chilling. I get a notification from my week was bad. I got a lot to speak about. I get a notification from Turo, and it goes like, your car's gonna be rented from this shit said. Bro, listen. This shit said from like February 4th to February 12th. And it said you're gonna make a whopping $120. I said, how the fuck? And then to top it off, the motherfucker texted me, the can't go be full of gas, right? And you go drop it off at the airport. I see your location over by here, but I thought it was gonna be dropped off at the airport. I'm like, I read it. I was like, no, you're not getting the car. One, because I'm not gonna give it to you. You gonna have a whole week, $120?
That's why you need to have more than one car.
I'm like, what the fuck is that, bro? I was like, I felt disrespected. Like, and then I canceled it, right? And like, you get in trouble if you cancel it. Mm-hmm. So like, they were like, since this is your first deal, we ain't gonna hold you on this one, but like, don't be canceling your guild. I'm like, cool. Fix my pricing. I'm like, don't manipulate it. I'm good. I get another motherfucking guild, right? This shit said 3 days for like $50. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
3 days?
3 days. That's not even like $20 a day. That's not even $20 a day. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
It's $15.
What the fuck? I'm giving you a whole day of a car for $15.
A little bit more, but technically like $15 a day. Because you got to put gas in it.
Bro, what the fuck? And I'm like this. Do not do Turo if you're using your own car. Unless you are, like, you're not leaving your house at all. I leave my house pretty frequently. Like, all the fucking time. So
we'll talk more about it later, because
that shit fucked me up.
Because you gotta have another car, brother.
I did, bro. I was like, I'm gonna sell this on weekends. I'm gonna be cool. Nope. Yeah, you need another car.
Well, you can set it up to where it could just be weekends.
Bro, I'm afraid to do that now with the prices I've been getting. I can DoorDash and get that price. Yeah. If you ain't gonna make me more than I'm making DoorDash, and you tell me I gotta stay home for a whole weekend.
That's crazy that they finessed your pricing like that,
Yo,
though.
bro, if y'all do Turo, y'all need to really like make sure they're not fucking with your price. Which it makes sense if you got multiple cars, because you don't care. Like, okay, if I got 3 cars, I got 3 cars going for $129 for the week. I made like $300-something for the month. Within that same week, I could probably just make $300 for that week. So I get it. It's just that I was like, this ain't one car type of guild thing. This is like, you gotta have an extra one. So yeah, that was my week when it came to that. Some extra shit happened, but we'll get into that after.
So did you not rent your car out at all?
Fuck no. Bro, matter of fact, I think I terminated it. I was like, yo, I'm going to a room. And they had this thing where they're like, hey, like customer service reach out to you. We want to make this the best experience you ever had. Why did you decide to quit? And I was just like, because y'all fuck with my prices. Bro, I was just like, this is not what I thought it was going to be. My pricing wasn't, like, I ain't going to make money. I'm going to lose money with this. So.
Now they're jigging and finessing your pricing. That's what they're doing.
You wasn't lying about the clients though. I didn't think I was gonna get booked until like.
No, like if you could find another car exactly like yours and just book it for like the whole month.
You have some cash.
Even if it's like $25 a day, 25 times 30.
That's good. Yeah, no, completely good. If you have another car, like if this is like something you don't see, like you're just like, oh okay. You just picking up and like drive it. Do not use your own car.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But I've been wanting to talk about this for a little while. All right, so y'all know the fruit bananas, right?
Oh shit, this is what we're getting to.
Them shit smack, right? Can you imagine a world without bananas?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but just imagine growing up and having something artificially banana, but no bananas.
What? Having something what?
Imagine having like an artificially like banana nut muffin.
But no banana. Oh, like
no
having
bananas.
Somebody. Okay, okay?
All right, so if y'all didn't know, I'm gonna hit y'all with some history. So back in the day, long time ago, I'm not going to give you dates because I didn't look that deep into it. Well, I did, but not that deep. Not enough to remember the dates. All right. So long time ago, there was many types of bananas. Many. Like not just the ones we have now. The one we have now is called the Cavendish banana. Right? But that wasn't the most popular banana back in the day. The most popular banana was the Gros Michel, right? Tastiest banana you could ever get. 10 times better than the bananas we have today. Just like you had a banana this morning, you said it smacked, right? Imagine it smacking 10 times better.
What does that one look like? Does it look like a regular?
Yeah, it looks a little bit smaller. Like imagine like the old movies where they have the bananas up in the tree. They look like those. They're just like a little bit tinier. But there's like different like.
Yeah, I heard like an actual banana is supposed to be about this big.
Yeah. Smack. All right. So the Panama disease. It's like a fungus that kills off like certain plants.
Yeah.
And so happened the Cavendish genetics like are kind of like immune to this disease until recently they found out that that disease is adapting and is starting to hurt our friendly banana, the Cavendish, to where it might go extinct in the next like 20 to 100 years. We don't know.
Oh, I'll be gay by then. It's cool.
I guess so, but
cool. Sure.
But it could happen sooner than we think. Kind of like, I mean, bananas are going through their own pandemic.
Yeah, but we'll fix it. We'll make some fake ones.
We'll try, but I mean, there's like pesticides and all that could be used. But I mean,
I feel like that the banana I just ate just now probably had more pesticides than the ones we see hanging up in the jungles and shit. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, what I learned, like the little stickers that are on the bananas.
Yeah.
So the first number that you see, if it's not high, it's probably bad for you. Like it has a lot of like pesticides and everything used. If the number's higher, it's like more organic and better for you to eat because there's less like things going onto it or into it.
Why?
That's just how the system works, but it's not something they teach you.
That's right. I never knew that.
So like, let's say there's a banana and the number, it's usually like, it looks like a big number Like let's say it says like 30184. That's probably not that good because it uses like a lot of pesticides and stuff like that. Now, if it has like 9 or 8 as the high number at the end, it's pretty good for you. And it's more organic, which they don't teach you. I've been on like the healthy tip. If we're being honest, I haven't had sugar for 2 weeks.
Bro, I tried that for one day. Failed. I ain't gonna lie. Because I made some good... I had some salmon with rice. Oh my gosh. Bro. It was so good. I made it too. I got the salmon, chopped it up, got it ready. You know, air fried that motherfucker. But the thing is, man, I wanted ginger ale so bad with it. And I got one. I got me a ginger ale with it.
They have sugar-free ginger ale?
Man, shit. I haven't tried sugar-free ginger ale.
Bro, it's exactly the same.
That's what they all say. This is how I know you officially a sugar-free diet person. This is how I know. Because every person who's on this diet, bro, they all taste the same, bro. They don't, bro.
It was before. I tried that one because Vanessa was drinking it when she was pregnant. I was drinking that before because she had it. It tastes the same. It might have like a little twist, but it tastes the same.
It feels like it tastes like, you know how you leave your feels like you tasting like ginger ale that's been sitting there for like a couple of hours.
Except it's cold.
But it ain't got that sizzle to it.
No, it has a sizzle.
It does not have a sizzle to it, bro. It doesn't, bro.
It has a sizzle. You might not be able to drink it from the bottles, but if you get the cans.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, it feels like that motherfucker been sitting there for about 4 hours, bro, and then you just came back and you was like, "Up, sizzle gone." Like you just like taste it. You taste it like it's sour, the syrup. That's all it feels like.
I think you just need to try it.
I might have to, bro. I was just like, cause the food was so good, I was like, I need something to get me burping. Like, I was just like, cause if I go burp this shit, I would be sick. So I had me ginger ale. I had me 2 of them things. I ain't even gonna lie. Best fucking meal I had in a minute. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
But 14 days.
Yeah, I gotta get it.
No caffeine either, unless like there was like caffeine in the food.
Oh damn! I get drinking like a little macchiato. Starbucks macchiato, bro.
Vanessa be asking me. She's like, "You want some Starbucks or you want something?" And I'll be like, "No, leave me alone."
I don't know how you did it. I was like, I would try this shit with Kendall. Nah, man, it's hard.
Yeah, it's like I said, like the second or third day, I like went through withdrawals, and I was angry that day. I was like, I do not want to be messed with.
Now, I respect that you doing it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hop that train. You know what I'm saying? Because I need my rails.
I'm about to have. I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch, but I have this app. You literally like scan it, and it tells you all the good things in it and all the bad things in it. And if it's under 50, I avoid it. I try to go 60 or higher usually, because it usually has like 1 or 2 bad things on it. Like, it'll usually be like it's a little too fatty, or it's like it has a little bit too much sodium. But I feel like I can rock with a little bit too much sodium and still have something healthier. But yeah, there's so many additives in everything. I tried to do the thing where I don't get it if it has more than 5 ingredients in it, but that's hard. In America, that's hard. I feel like.
Well, you try to get something that doesn't.
So, like, let's say cereal, right? What should cereal have in it?
Milk and milk and cereal.
Right, but if you look deeper into the milk and cereal, the ingredients that are in the milk and cereal, there's a long list. There's usually like dyes or something else in it.
Yeah. That
probably isn't good for you.
100%.
But I found this new milk. It's banana milk. It's pretty good. I mean, it is what it is, but I'm on the banana tip today. I don't know why, but it's pretty good. Like, I made me some banana French toast the other day. No sugar. That shit smacked. How'd I do it with no sugar? There's a way to do it. All right. So, my banana milk. Well, it has like some sugar, but not that much sugar. Like probably like 2.
I was about to say cinnamon toast, bro.
It probably has like 2 or 3 grams. Cinnamon, I use straight cinnamon. 3 eggs.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah. You gotta use the eggs with French toast.
yeah, instead of using sugar, I put a banana in it, half a banana, since it's already gonna be banana French toast. You can substitute the fruit, but that, and then I put protein powder in it.
Oh, that sounds good.
I have this like cookie butter, and it doesn't have sugar in it. It's just protein powder, and it has like a substituted sugar. And yeah, that shit smacked. And then on the inside, so I made it like a sandwich. So inside the sandwich had bananas, and then it had almond yogurt in it.
Wait, you lost me with that shit. That's a lot, Kendall. That's
No. It's amazing. The almond yogurt, make it a sandwich, right? And then make it like French toast. Cut it in half. Sugar-free syrup.
Everything is gonna be sugar free with you. Huh?
Yeah, bro. Honestly, like I feel what goes into my stomach now. Like if I eat something spicy, I feel the spice. So like, if I eat one of those chips, I'm gonna be done because I feel like before I had like the fats and the sugars, like protecting me. Like, hey, we got you. We're gonna calm the flames down a little bit. But I had a pizza and all I had was like hot buffalo sauce on it, and my stomach was like, ooh. Bro, and I feel like I feel everything in my stomach. Everything. Like if it's super greasy.
That's the only bad thing about
done.
this. That's why I want to tell you. That's gonna be like the worst thing about this. I used to be on a healthy tip for a minute.
But I feel good though, unless I eat those things.
You feel good, but like anytime you do eat something, like if you go out and unless you can't go eat there, like if you go to like somebody's party and they got food there, if you eat their food, you're going to have the most upset. You're gonna have a sensitive stomach. Like you're gonna be very sensitive to like anything. So like you can have like one of the regular pasta dish at like a fucking Olive Garden, and you gonna feel like you're about to die. Like, I'm not even joking.
No, I
That's
know.
the only bad thing about the healthy stuff is that if you're not eating what you eat, or like really not like focus on what you want to get, and making sure like it doesn't have too much stuff, and being that person like, oh, I don't want this in there, I don't want this in there, I don't want this in there. If you eat like a regular dish, you go to like a Pluckers or something and get the regular wing dish, bro, you go be fucking like home talking about give me some ginger ales because my stomach hurt.
It's because your body adjusts and you don't notice it, but yeah, your body knows.
So you can't be eating them fast food. You can't go to like your water park and get you like a little fucking Frio pie and be cool, bro. Like you gonna be fucked up. Like that's why I know that at least. I remember like there would be moments, and that's why most of the times I stopped my diet because of that. Because I was like, I ate this and my stomach just crumbled, and I was just like, I can't do this no more.
Yeah, honestly, if I'm like hungry or I feel like snacking, there's some bars that are like all natural and they only have like 5 or 6 ingredients in them, and it's pretty good. And then I've been snacking on like cashews and pistachios because I mean they're good for your stomach health. So.
Bro, I swear I busted my cartilage on my left side of my nose. That's random as hell. I'm just wanting to say that because this has been so sore. And I feel like it's healing.
What'd you do to it?
I don't know.
You just sleep wrong or something?
I don't know. But like, I think this is healing. It's healing. It's for sure healing because it hurts so bad, bro. It hurts so fucking bad. But I don't know if I'm because bro, there's 2 things I can't give up. That's my rail, and that's like chips. Cause I eat like I eat like turkey and chips. That's like my favorite snack. Like I'll get some turkey, some cheese probably, and have some chips with it. So I be like making my little meals and just eating something I can snack on. Bro, I use Takis a lot. How I'm supposed to give up Takis, man?
Nah, I gave up like once in a blue moon. I'll eat some like hot chips.
That's hard to give
probably
up.
not now. But like once in a blue moon. But growing up, I lived in these apartments, and right behind the apartments was a Circle K, bro. And the school's right there too. So every day after school or every day, me, my brother, and my sister would go to the Circle K, and that's all we would get, either hot fries, or I think even then they came out with the like hotter than hot Cheetos with the black bag.
Oh, bro, those are so good. It got like a little sweet flavor to
Yeah.
it. I don't know why.
Or even the ones that are like hot and then limon.
Yeah.
And we would get, you know how they have the nacho machines?
You didn't work on your Espanol. I can. But go ahead. I peeped that. Go ahead.
Un poco.
Okay, I got it.
All right. But yeah, so we would go and the nacho machines put cheese in them and chili.
You got to top it off with the slushy, man.
Nah,
y'all never got that?
Nah, they had they call them Polar Pops now. They used to be called something else. Is it Polar Pops still? I don't know. Whatever soda they have. And we used to just stack up on those every single day.
That's good living.
To a point where all of our stomachs are hurting. I went to the doctor and he told me that I was burning a hole in my stomach.
Are you developing an ulcer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because the red dye in it and obviously the spicy stuff like together is really not good for your stomach and it just deteriorates. But I mean, we were eating it every single day. Hey, Mom, can we get the car so we can go get some chips? Go get some snacks. After the doctor told me I had like an ulcer or burning a hole in my stomach, I was done. I was like, no more hot chips. My sister and brother still ate them. I was like, nope. That's when I fell in love with Reese's. Because I was like, I got to find a new snack. And then I think they came out with the Reese's Pieces. Yo, those are my things.
I think there's two things I ate a lot. One, I love slushies to this day, bro. I don't know why. I think the reason why is because every time I had a really good report card, this was when I was really young. My dad would send me to the gas station. I get like a big slushie. Go home, give me some chips. Go home, play like Call of Duty. Bro, that was life. That was literally life. Go to school, get a slushie for doing good in school. Go home, play some games.
Was Call of Duty your like OG game you went to growing up?
That was what I grew up with, bro.
Nah,
every single one, bro.
I remember we used to get like heated because obviously I don't know if you and your brother.
We played Tekken. Me and my brother would fight over Tekken.
Hey, you ever play Def Jam?
The fight game?
Yeah,
bro. That's such an OG fucking game.
Yeah,
bro.
We used to be in that game deep. Imagine if they made that game now with all the rappers like.
Bro, and you know what's crazy?
And today.
Fucking DMX, nobody can whoop his ass. DMX was like my favorite character.
You know how they had the finishers too?
Yes.
Bro, that game is undefeated.
And then there was the hooping game. There's Tricky. Do you remember Tricky?
Tricky?
The snowboard game.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, SSX Tricky.
Yes, bro. That is my favorite game to this game. I still feel like the song and their intro is undefeated. It's one of the most undefeated intros you will ever like see in a game. That's what I miss a PS2 games. That's when I was playing Tekken. To me personally, I like Tekken more than Mortal Kombat. A lot more. Tricky. I was playing Guitar Hero. That's when me and my brother was playing. We was on that shit deep, bro.
I think that's the first game like I officially bought was Guitar Hero. I somehow stacked up the money.
Hey, wasn't it like expensive? Yeah, Guitar Hero was mad expensive.
Well, at that time, it was probably like $60-$70
for just the guitar in the game.
I didn't even have the guitar, bro. I didn't have the guitar yet.
The game was $60.
I literally just bought the game. I think with the guitar too, it was like a solid like $120.
Cause I remember they had like little guilds. I think when we got ours, we got like a little guild where it was like, hey, you get the guitar and it comes with the game. And I remember when I would go to some of my friends' house, and I saw they had like the whole set, like the drums and shit. Even if it was like Rock Band, because remember when it was like Rock Band and Guitar Hero? And Rock Band was cool, but like Guitar Hero was like the shit you want to have.
I think it's Guitar Hero 2.
Yeah.
That's the elite one.
I remember I would see people with like the full set. I'd be like, oh, you're so rich. Like
yeah,
in my head, I'll be like, you're so rich.
Oh, so y'all got money. That's okay.
That's all I needed to see.
And then you never played with the drum sets.
So you're over here like,
you're like, hey, let me hop on the drums. They're like, oh, that's my favorite. Hey,
come on, let me try it.
And then they come to my apartment, and I'm just like, I got regular controllers, but I was in there like on like expert mode like this because it was easy. But once you put me on the guitar, had to put me on easy mode because I was like,
Well, we had two because I think we bought one at the pawn shop. That was the best way to get it. We bought the initial one, and then we went to the pawn shop and got the guitar for like $30. So we got that, and my brother would always play guitar. I always be the bass, and it was dope. And I just remember like, bro, I remember being because we used to have our system in the garage. I remember being in that garage fucking all day, like just playing Guitar Hero. And then like after I was done playing Guitar Hero, I went upstairs to play that Xbox 360.
When we weren't home, my mom would play it. My
Really?
mom was like in love with Guitar Hero.
Really?
Yeah. She probably smacked me and my brother in like a couple songs. Not all the songs, but a couple songs that she liked and she always played. She probably played the story mode like 3 or 4 times. But yeah, my mom was elite.
Bro, that game is just so dope. They need to bring that back. Well, imagine it now with VR. Bro, that'd probably be sick as hell. Like, you be holding your guitar and shit, and you could just, like, look at the crowd.
Yeah, that means they'd have to make a virtual guitar, though.
They can make a comeback. Guitar Hero, you can make a comeback. With this virtual reality.
Hey, Richard giving y'all some games.
Y'all can make a comeback, like, really fucking soon and make some money. Can you imagine people online posting them going against their friend?
You know what I think there's too much of in VR, just from like the experience of just having the Oculus 2. There's too many kids on it.
Yeah.
Like obviously they have permission from like their parents at like a certain age or whatever, but nah, some kids ruin the experience for adults, and I feel like that's another reason adults would be turned off from the thought of virtual reality, just because like they hop on, they don't completely understand it,
and they'll go here with.
Because I mean, as adults, there's like some people who are pretty good with like electronics. They pick up fast, easy. But then there's the other adults who don't really mess with social media. They've had the same flip phone for the last 10 years. Like they don't need change, or they're not welcoming change. But then there's like this like 4-year-old who learning faster than the speed of light on VR, talking to you, and you're just like, what? You're 4 years old? What are you doing?
Yeah, one, they shouldn't be on the VR.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I do think they need to make a adult VR and like a kids VR.
There should be a way to separate it.
Yeah. For sure. Because VR, it depends on where you at, but like a lot of the VR could be like have a lot of explicit content on there anyway. So like, I just can't wait till it gets competitive. That's all I'm literally waiting for. I'm waiting for the competitive gaming, where they got like these games.
I feel like it's already here.
It's here, but it's not in effect yet. Like I've seen some of the games where people are like actually doing like search and destroy missions, and like you're actually moving in there, like you're communicating with your team and all that stuff, which is dope. But I see, like I foresee what it's going to be, and I just can't fucking wait. Like I'm trying to figure out how I can prepare myself to be on one of these damn teams.
I'm thinking about buying that game. I think I know the game you're talking about, but I don't think it's like as good as like the VR. Because there's the Oculus 2, and obviously it has its own like set of games, but like the other VRs that are like a little bit more advanced, the quality is a lot better.
Yeah.
And
well, this is gonna be a thing where this ain't gonna be like something. Like most of your better games is gonna be on Steam with Oculus.
Yeah.
So like for one, my best advice for people on getting an Oculus, once you get one, get you a strong desktop, or at least just get you a desktop that can like do games like that. Because I can play the same games that you play. It's just that I don't have the Oculus set. But like as soon as I get the Oculus set, I can connect it to my computer, and I can play all those VR games. Because Steam has like tons of VR games.
And you could do that with Oculus too.
Mm-hmm.
Just like stream it to your.
So like that's where, as for gaming, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I just think like I can't wait. Like one, I'm waiting because there's gonna be more Oculus sets that's gonna come out, or like different types of systems that's gonna be a little bit more better than the Oculus out. Because right now the way I see it is like right now Oculus is just like the Wii that first came out. Remember when the Wii came out?
Or even the Switch.
The reason why I'm saying the Wii is because when the Wii first came out, everybody was on it and they were like, "Oh, this is a whole fuck. Like they broke something. We a new generation now." And then the Wii came out, and then after the Wii, it was a Connect with the 360. where they can like scan your whole body, and then everybody was like, "Oh, this is the new shit," and then it just kind of died. It never really took off like it should have.
Yeah.
But now we got the Oculus, which is like the start of them saying that we're doing something new.
I feel like PlayStation's VR is pretty elite too, because don't they use the camera as well?
I didn't even know PlayStation had like a VR.
Yeah, they have a whole VR thing.
I didn't even know that.
I think it's like rated one of the more higher VRs.
I saw
not
one
more than Oculus, but
I saw one company that they're gonna come out with glasses, and then like you're going to have like I think it's either like a wristband or like a ring, and like you'll be able to control everything.
oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, so like imagine you have one person with the little thingies and the big ass goggles, and then you got somebody with some glasses.
I used it, but I took it off my computer, but I had it set up to where my desktop was literally, I just put the VR on, and when I put the VR on, I have a screen here, a screen here, a screen here, and a screen here, and I would have like a video or something playing here. I'd be working on whatever right here, like, and I'm on my desktop, and then like another video or something right there, and then something else right there, and I just got everything right here. And it's kind of crazy because if you're working from home, you could have screens all around you, like multitasking.
That's actually dope.
Yeah.
That's actually dope as shit.
I'm not saying it freaked me out, but I was like, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to stop before
I would have kept that on. I would not got off, bro.
Nah,
you got to take a break, though.
Yeah, because I feel like after a while, it's going to like make you sick.
Yeah.
Because like you're technically just looking at a whole screen the whole time.
And I think that's why they're making glasses. I think the biggest issues that everybody's had a complaint about is like how they feel after they take it off, or like what they feel like when they're on it for too long. Like, because I think the maximum hour capacity that people could really stay on this thing is for about 2 to 3 hours, and that's like you're pushing it. You're really, really pushing it.
I feel like after like 30 minutes, like playing that one like shooting game, and I was actually like moving and swiveling and shooting. Like I told you, I looked down that hill, shot, and like for some reason my character just moved forward and I fell. It made my stomach turn. I was like, ooh.
That's the thing.
I felt like I was falling too. But I mean, I'm straight. It was a good experience, I feel like.
I think that's one thing they need to work on. I think it's fun right now, but it's not where it's going to be or where it's supposed to be right now. I think they're just dropping a little something to be like, hey, we're working on something new. That's how I felt with the Wii. Because even back then, I was like, oh, this is dope.
Well, they had the Wii, and then they ended up coming out with the Wii U.
And then when the Kinect happened, it kind of destroyed the Wii, if you ask me. Like, I feel like when the Kinect came out...
I think that's why they came out with the Wii U. Because they're like, you can't... Because the Wii U was it was basically like the Switch, except it was for the Wii. You remember it? It was like a little black thing you held, and it had the screen on it.
Oh, actually, I do remember. I know what you're talking about. But like, they gave up. Imagine if the Wii U came out with like an Oculus thing. If they would just kept going.
Yeah, but I mean, the Wii U led to the Switch.
Yeah.
And now they're banging on the Switch.
Yeah, and what they're chilling with the Switch because they're like, this is all we needed.
Well, they're like making like little tweaks to it. Like they made the Switch light, so you don't have like the
but the thing, that's Nintendo's bread and butter. It's always been like the Nintendo DS's or the Switches. Like that's what they're been really, really, really good at. Like there was a Nintendo and then there was the PSP. People love the PSP, but people rather have the Nintendo. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So same thing with the Switch. I think they're the only ones making a killing on the Switch. There's nothing else that's like.
I feel like that's where PlayStation lacked too.
Wait, in the Switch component?
Yeah. Like
I love my fucking PSP.
Yeah, think if because they had the PSP.
They can stop making it, which I don't know why. Maybe it wasn't doing good numbers, but bro, like if you had PSP, you was straight. I promise you. Like I need nothing else. I was cool. I had like one. It was Tekken. I had one game on it.
Nah. We used to watch the movie Superbad on it because you could watch movies.
Oh yeah, I remember that, bro. PSP was like ahead of its time. PSP was the Switch before the Switch was like. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
PlayStation, where's the new PSP?
It's too late now. PlayStation, get that motherfucking Oculus roll.
Well, they already have the PlayStation VR.
You really think they need to get better with the VR? But you really think they go outdo the fucking Switch?
I think right now, especially the way the PS5 is going and the Xbox is going, if they come out with something that's like handheld, I think people would be willing to buy it because it's harder to. I feel like it'd be easier to manufacture a bunch of little things than a bunch of PlayStation 5s and Xboxes. Because I mean, Xbox, they made it to where you could like make your phone, like a little handheld thing, like that little, I forgot what it's called, but you just open the thing up, put your phone in, and it's like you have little controllers.
But you gotta think about it. We live in a world where people can't even travel no more. Not that much. What they gonna get a handheld device for?
I mean, it's easier than them. Like they could do it. Well, I mean, you could do anything in bed, but
you could literally go to your bed, turn on your system, and play on a big screen instead of going to your bed and playing on a little screen. If we was traveling a lot, the cool thing about the PSP or like the cool thing about the Nintendo Switch that was so cool is that like when it came out, people were we were still actively traveling. But when COVID hit, nobody was using the Switch.
Are they still making DSs?
Oh no, there's like you could get a DS, probably like an old DS, but like I remember when I had mine. I wish I would have kept mine, bro. I love my DS. I've had a lot of game systems. When I think about it.
My original DS, I gave to my little brother, or I let him borrow it. Bro, tell me why. The last time I saw that thing, literally, my brother, I guess, lost his little pen. Why'd he get an actual pen? And literally, it was like scratched. And I was like, I was mad, but I wasn't mad because I had my DSi. And the DSi had the camera, and I was like, I'm mad, but I'm not that mad because I can still play my games. I'd had like the brain games and like all that on there.
I had that one game where the dude turns into a ball and he can like shoot. You know what I'm talking about? He's like he's real cool in Super Smash Bros.
You talking about Sonic?
No, I'm not talking about. I wouldn't know it was Sonic, bro.
You said turns into a ball. Are you talking about Kirby?
No. It was like he shoots. He's on Super Smash Bros, bro.
Oh, you're talking about Samus. Metroid.
Yes, I had that game. That was a fun game because he'll turn to like a little ball and then you could like squirrel him around like with the little pen, and then like he'll come back up and you can shoot motherfuckers. It was dope.
I think it's crazy how everything's like adapted throughout the last like 10 years.
Like when I was my little brother's age,
15 years.
Like I was happy about freaking playing Kirby on like my Game Boy. But now I see my little brother playing on the VR and he's happy. And I'm like, this is just like weird to see.
It's like more advanced. I think it's funny just how kids attract to like electronics like immediately. Because even Julie, we be sitting down in the living room, TV on, eyes glued. So we have to be careful with like the screen time.
Thing is, it's colorful. You know what I'm saying?
Her favorite movie is Encanto.
You told me you watched that like 4 times already?
Hey, nah, we probably hit the 100 mark already, bro. We don't talk about Bruno, no.
This is why your Spanish
We don't talk about Bruno. It was our wedding day.
Oh, bro, we got hit the would you rather's. Oh crap, we got 6 minutes left. I didn't even go. This one went through fast.
Yeah, it was pretty fast. Nah, but I didn't get it at like I feel like I have worked a little bit on the Spanish because of Encanto. It like makes me like use my tongue a little bit differently. But the one part I couldn't get in the song was the wife is like, "Are you telling this story or am I?" And then the husband goes, "I'm sorry, mi vida, go on." And like it was so hard for me to say that for some reason. I'm just like, what's going on? And then once I got it, I was like, yeah, I'm elite in this song. Me and Vanessa know the whole song by heart.
I can see y'all both singing it together too. Like she's singing her parts and you singing your parts.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out the dance too. You're gonna see, we're gonna pop up on TikTok or something doing a dance if she's comfortable. Social media and everything's not her like big thing, and I understand that because I mean, this is my dream. It's not Vanessa's and Julie's or Bella. It's my dream. If I want to do it, it's on me. If they want to join me, come on in. But if not, it's like, I understand if they don't want to be on the screen or if they don't want to do that type of thing. But
at least you got somebody I can share it with. I'm gonna be honest. I mean,
she fully supports me.
Yeah.
She'll watch our videos. She'll laugh at them. She'll watch the whole hour, and she'll like be like, "Oh, you should talk about this, or you should talk about that," or there'll be like one thing I'll say something, and she'll be like, "Kendall," and I'll be like, "What?" And she's like, "Why'd you say that?" And I'm like, I mean, it happened in life, so I'm gonna speak on it so people could hear my experience.
You got a strong support system, bro.
Yeah.
Every time I see the likes in there, I see the whole family in there liking it. Which I'd be like, dang, I really just said this, and like they all watch it.
No, but they think it's funny, and they support everything we do. You know what?
My heart be dropping sometimes with some of the videos I be posting, and then I see your pops like it, and I'll be like,
you know,
it's me. I just be like, it's me. I ain't gonna not be me. I'm me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, he told me. He said, well, I mean, YouTube could probably do it automatically, but he said if we put Spanish subtitles, he said we probably have a lot more views.
Hey, but that's a help. Hey, yo entiendo un poquito. Bro, I've been trying. Like every day, I feel like I'm learning new Spanish. Like every day, I go in there, I speak. Like I think half my clients speak Spanish. So like I go in there and they know. Like bro, you know what's the funniest thing?
What's up?
They know when you're about to go speak to them in Spanish.
Yeah.
I don't know if I make a face that tells them I don't know nothing, but I'm going to try my best to help you out. But like they come in and they'll be like, we want to pay. And I'd be like, oh, yo entiendo un poquito. ¿Qué necesitas? And they be like, I want to pay. I'd be like, so you don't even want to try it and like talk to me?
I feel like you get like a glow in your eyes, and they
I
just see
do,
it.
bro. People come in, I'll be like, oh, it's my time. Like it's my time to shine right now. I just got through doing a whole quiz of like Spanish dictionary. I'm ready, and they just don't be one. Give me the time of day. Some of them be helping and be like speaking to me, but like most of them just be like, I understand. It's okay. I understand English. And I'm like, you don't. You don't. You just don't want. You don't want me to try. But
you know what I seen's been like popping on the scene lately?
What?
Open verse challenges. Like everyone's doing
open verse.
Yeah.
What is that?
Where it's like a song that's like popping, or like someone's like making a hard beat, or like, you know, the girl that's like, please don't text me when you're drunk.
Bro, that song hit. I ain't gonna lie. He killed that too.
Oh, don't text me at all.
Yeah.
And then the
girl,
dude hops on.
That. Wait, he sound like a Sean Kingston, bro. That's like, I heard him.
But you know what's crazy? After his things blowing up and him like making more TikToks of like his rapping or his music, who was it? I think it was Jason Derulo.
I saw that.
Put him in the studio.
Yep. He big now. Big moving.
I'm like, damn.
I need to start cooking. Hey, all he did was just give the little open verses challenges and stuff like that, and like just do some snippets of his music.
Would you rather always have a mullet haircut or always have a ponytail haircut? Either a mullet for the rest of your life or Richard rocking the ponytail. Like you turn your head and it just whoosh.
Mullet.
A mullet?
I feel like my head fits a mullet. Because it's like a mohawk, but you just got something in the back. Like a little cape in the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm from Texas. Yeah, mullet. Because I seen Darn with a ponytail, and I'm like, I don't think I'll be cool with the ponytail. So like...
Oh, your brother rocked the ponytail?
Yeah, he wears a ponytail a lot. So I'm cool with like, I'm like, no, that's not me. Mullet. Hell yeah, mullet. I'll rock the hell out of mullet too. Yeah,
I'd have a nice little burst fade if I had a mullet.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That was easy. That was actually really easy. What do I do when other men improperly hail my girlfriend in front of me? You fold they shit. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. I'm sorry. That was just the first thing that came to my mind. You don't sit there. You don't just sit there and watch that. They're doing it in front of you. in front of you. Yeah, if they're going to your girl and like you're not there, then like there's nothing really for you to do. Like your girl will handle it. You should trust your girl enough that she'll handle it and she'll be like to walk away. And if he's still bothering her at that point, then you fold his shit. But like most of the times, like it's a situation when the dude trying to get his game in and trying to figure out. And most of the times it's just like, hey, is that you, dude? She gonna be like, yeah. And then he's gonna pursue to talk, and then she'll make the decision to walk away. You know what I'm saying? If she decides to skate, then you need to find you another one. But like, she should walk away. But if he does it in front of your face, he just want to disrespect you. I don't even think he wants your girl. He just want to disrespect you at that point. So you gotta let it be known. You gotta do what you gotta do. Aha, King, this is a good one for you. What's something you only learned about moving in with / living with a woman?
All right. I feel like this one could take forever. All right, so
give me 3.
All right, so this is in life in general, especially before marriage. I definitely think, I mean, it's not the traditional thing to do, but I feel like you should move in with somebody before you get married. Because you learn their habits, you learn how they live life. Because obviously, growing up, y'all are taught different things. Like how y'all do chores, how y'all basically clean the apartment or clean the house, how you eat, and what habits you just have. If they snore, if they do something that might upset you in like the long term. So my advice, this is like more of like if you're going to get married advice. If you're going to get married, move in with your significant other first and see how they are. Because they might be completely different. They might be more crazy when they're at home and like you see the good side of them. But like when they're at their crib, they're angry. Or yeah, like you can see if they're like sanitary. I think that's like the big one. Just like to make sure that their well-being is okay. But when it comes to relationships, I feel like, especially if you want it to be long-term, you need to start asking questions like, how do you want to raise your kids? Religious preferences, of course, because they might clash. Like you might be atheist and then your significant other is Christian, but like, how are you going to raise your kid? How are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? Like, oh, you go to church every single Sunday? I'm not going to go with you and support you. That can kind of like hurt the relationship in a certain type of way. Diets are a big thing because if they're eating unhealthy and like they have like an amazing metabolism, but you have to eat right, and it's kind of like y'all's like mix of foods is like gonna mess you up. That could be a major factor too, because some people only eat like kosher or they only eat veggies. Or
so how do you make the decision on who's going to sacrifice and who's going to work with each other?
That's where you have to communicate, because I mean, at the end of the day, y'all are living with each other. Y'all need to figure that out. That's something, if y'all want to be together, y'all have to, like, y'all might butt heads here and there, but love isn't always like something that should make the relationship, because every single day you should be fighting for that relationship. You should be putting more into that relationship to make it better, because if not, then love's not going to last forever. You have to make yourself love that person. Obviously, yeah, you get them butterflies and everything in the beginning and everything feels great. And y'all playing patty cake or whatever. But after a couple months, you might not feel that way about that person, but you got that person that's loyal for you. They ride for you. They're a good support system. And that makes you like look back like, this is why I love that person. And it makes you like fall in love with that person every single day. I think that's why marriages and relationships fail, because like after a while, because people start giving up. They like start looking at other things. Like it's kind of like a kid with a toy, right? It's like, oh, I have this like nice dinosaur toy, or like even with I'm gonna scratch the dinosaur thing, but like even talking about like the Rock Band thing, right? You have like the guitar and everything, but you go to Jimmy's house and he has the whole set. Somehow that motherfucker got a trumpet, Guitar Hero, and you're just like, I want that. And like in your head, you're just thinking like, I wish I had that. It shouldn't be that way. You should be grateful for what you have, right? Because, you know, your friend down the street might not have any of that. He might not have the PlayStation, the Xbox, might not even have a computer or a TV. Homie only got a basketball he got from his granddad, like, who had it since he was a kid, you know? Like, had the hand-me-downs of the hand-me-downs. And I think that's what we need to consider more when it's like relationship-wise. Like, you need to be grateful for what you have, and you need to take care of what you have. Because obviously the granddad had that basketball for so long, right? Because he took care of it, and he probably loved that basketball. And I think that's what is harder for our generation. We have like screens in front of us that show us the new and next thing. Like,
it desensitizes us to. And one thing I saw, I forget her name. Crap, what's her name? Jessie Reyes. Reyes. You know what I'm talking about? She's a singer.
I think it's Jessie Reyes.
She has like Spanish music, and
I think so.
Yes, she was on an interview, and she was like, "We see the same thing a lot, so you probably sing it." But she was like, people fall in love. She was like, I feel like if people had this perspective about relationships wouldn't be like this. And she was like, say somebody makes it through the Tinder, through all the dating apps, and somehow you find somebody that you want to be with, and y'all fall in love. And she was like, y'all are in love and y'all love each other for the lifetime, right? She was like, eventually one of y'all die. She was like, one of you are going to die, and then the other one is going to be alone, right? And she was like, and everybody was just like, whoa, like she took a strong turn. And she was just like, the thing of what I'm saying is that you don't know how long you really go be with somebody that you love. So exactly. She was like, if people treat it every day like they're about to lose their loved one that next day, people wouldn't be cheating. People wouldn't be looking at other things. People wouldn't be doing this stuff because they're like, oh my gosh, this is the last day I'm going to see my love. I need to make this the best day for her. And I was just like, that is a good perspective, because she was like, that's a perspective I feel like people should have for relationships. People think that they have all this time to be with their loved one.
Life's short.
Yeah. And you think you have all this time to be with a loved one that you have when you don't. You don't have all this time. You can lose your loved one the next day. So if you treat it as that, you know what I'm saying? That's with family too. Like, if you treat it as like you knew this is the last day you're going to see them, it will keep the relationship strong. Because you know, if there's an argument brewing, you're not going to go into that argument and apologize tomorrow. You're probably just going to not argue or let them have it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I've been getting used to. Like, anytime I'm about to get an argument with my parents, I kind of just be like, before it even gets to that point, I kind of just walk away. Or I just be like, you know what, you got it.
You just got to squash it.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to see you tomorrow to say sorry. I don't know if I'm going to see you tomorrow or have a week where we could just get over this and see each other again. I might lose you like within the next hour. So I'm not trying to use this. I'm not trying to use another 24 hours to just say like, oh, like, you know, that argument happened. Thank you for watching our newest episode of The Richest Clay.
Make sure you follow us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and Anchor, where you should leave us the highest review, which is usually 5 stars.
You can check out our YouTube channel as well. We can subscribe, like, and
make sure you talk to us nice.
Thank you, Kendall. You can also leave a comment as well. But most importantly, you can check out our website, which would be www.therichestclay.com.
That's where you can find all of our links for everything. You can find our merch and our about pages where you can go ahead and leave us a message. We love y'all. Peace.